I'm going to show you how to make this big, beautiful deck look brand new again. This is a simple video on staining wood decks. This deck was stained about a year ago, but it really needs to be sanded. The wood's starting to turn pretty dark. You want to sand about every 3 to 4 years. I'm going to be using my belt sander and an extension cord to get started. Wait! Don't forget your sunscreen. Just trying to figure this thing out. Oh, goodness. Don't forget your mask. I was using the 80 grit sandpaper and it just wasn't doing the job. So I went and bought the 50 grit sandpaper. It's pretty easy to change out. All you do is lift the lever, pull it out, slip the new one in, and tighten it down. It's that easy. And this is my dog Famous. He's hanging out with me today. But he's not a camera person. I'm using my little sander to get all the hard to reach places. I tried to get the edges with my big sander, but it just won't fit. It won't reach all the way. So then I decided to try my little sander, and it still doesn't reach all the way. So that didn't work. So then I got my handheld sander, and I figured that would take me a million years because it's just not taking the top layer off. I found this nylon bristle brush, and it actually does the trick. It works pretty good. I'll show you guys. just going to go over it with my little hand sander and smooth it over. Pretty nice. I'm going to show you a super easy way to fix this board that has these pieces that fell out of it. Instead of having someone catch their foot on it, all you do is flip the board over. You don't even have to buy a new one. Now I just need to finish sanding this board and I'll be ready to paint. Today is a beautiful day. It's a perfect day to paint the deck. Before I start, I'm going to lay down this plastic so I don't get oil stains on the flagstone patio that's under the deck. I've tried a lot of different treatments on wood decks and this is the best I found by far. It really protects the wood and it gives it that nice honey gloss. If you guys know of a better one, let me know, leave it in the comments below. It's good to stain about every 6 months. I do mine before winter and after so it's nice and ready for the summer. And then we can pull out the grill and tan. Before we begin, you need to make sure you wear clothes you don't care about because this will stain your clothes. So the secret ingredients are boiled linseed oil and turpentine. And I'm going to mix 1 part turpentine and 3 parts boiled linseed oil in my little bucket. I'm going to be using a 4-inch paintbrush. And you want to make sure you mix this really, really good. This is the honey gloss I was talking about. It gives it a beautiful shine. usually after sanding, the wood really soaks in the stain. So sometimes it's good to put a second layer. This is with one layer and this is with two. The deck is finally dry. Let's go check it out. Open the door. Boy. Come on. I called around for some estimates on sanding and staining a 300 square foot deck, and it was going to cost about $1,600. I spent about $300, and that's including the sander. You can save a lot of money just by doing things yourself. Don't forget to subscribe.